All right, Walter, thank you. Well, some new moms are eating their placenta after giving birth. I bet I got your attention. This is a relatively new trend. We're seeing it a lot more often, and some claim that this has health benefits for the mother, but it also may have some risks as well. So here to walk us through this interesting and some would say kind of yucky topic is Dr. Elizabeth Mead with Swedish. It is fascinating.
It is.
First of all, who's doing this and why are they doing this?
You know, we're seeing it much more commonly. When I trained about 10 years ago, this was something that a few people did or would ask about. And now I think with more celebrities that are doing it, moms and dads are just wondering about benefits and I think asking their doctors a lot more about it.
In what form are they consuming placenta?
So there's all different ways. There actually are placenta cookbooks out there, but most people have it dehydrated and then either encapsulated into like pills or put into smoothies.
So what would be the health benefit behind doing something like that?
Well, I will say we have no good evidence, scientifically proven evidence about any particular benefits, but some of the thoughts, because the placenta contains a lot of progesterone and estrogen, there are thoughts that it could potentially decrease the risk of postpartum depression or help new moms with milk supply.
Okay, and so the risks of doing something like this, it seems like there are a few.
Mostly we worry about infection, so certainly viral infections could be transmitted this way, HIV, hepatitis, those sorts of things. Luckily, most moms, at least in the US, are tested for those during pregnancy, but other infections like Zika could potentially be transmitted this way as well. And then we have had a report within the last few months of a newborn baby who actually contracted a bacterial infection called group B strep because mom had ingested the placenta and the placenta was actually infected with this bacteria. So there are some real risks to moms and to babies.
Is there a conversation that needs to be had before birth? I mean, is this something that a mom would decide before she gives birth that she wants to do or investigate?
I think lots of moms are looking into it. I think they're having a lot of conversations. They're getting a lot of information online. I would really encourage moms not only to talk to their doctor or their midwife about the risks and benefits, but if you're considering doing it, to make sure that you're talking to the person who's going to be preparing it for you. We've heard some real horror stories about people who've worked in placenta encapsulation facilities where they're not actually cleaning the equipment between patients, and so you may have someone else's placenta instead of your own. So I think it's really important to ask about preparation and sterilization procedures with the person that's going to be doing the encapsulating, if that's the way
Are there any other uses for placenta other than consuming it or just tossing it?
You know, some people bury it in the yard under a tree or a special plant that they sort of want to get nourishment from the placenta. That's the only other real mainstream use that we're seeing. But most moms give birth, the placenta stays and gets discarded at the hospital and they don't take it home.
Yeah, bizarre for some, maybe for others, but definitely talk to your doctor about the risk.
Absolutely.
Dr. Mead, I appreciate you being here.
Yep.
If you would like to see more of our Healthy Living segments, go to Q13fox.com/healthyliving.